packer. So what that mean? I'm on the road to success. Vacuum seal the packer. We ain't spelling shit. I'm on the road to success. Vacuum seal the packer. We ain't spelling shit. I'm on the road to success. 32 3rd Avenue. Real mafia. All my niggas doing things, ain't no stopping us. You never heard of what I do. All these niggas out here playing, I don't need a crew. I can do this shit solo dolo all day. Walk around in the trap, we keep a AK. 30 round on my clip, nigga, I bet I spray. All the shit these niggas talking about, I stay free. These niggas lying on the song, we don't worry about that. All the shit these niggas doing here get wet. Boy, you really wet, boy, we got them big packs. Feeling like trouble in future, but we got them rats. Hey, vacuum seal the packer. We ain't smelling shit. I'm on the road to success. Vacuum seal the packer. We ain't smelling shit. I'm on the road.
Linking one accused killer of Charles Jones, also known as Julio Foolio, to a previous attempt at killing him last year. Jones was gunned down in a Tampa hotel parking lot in June while celebrating his birthday. 3 other people were also hurt in that shooting. The police have arrested these folks: Sean Gathright, Isaiah Chance, his girlfriend Alicia Andrews, and Rashad Murphy. Police are still looking for Murphy's cousin, Davion. News4Jax reporter Aaron Farrar now breaks down the timeline of events and the evidence prosecutors say that they have.
These 18 pages were filed to the Hillsborough County Court asking for all those arrested so far in this case to be held in jail and to offer them no bond. These documents also show that investigators say that one of the gunmen involved in this case was found with shell casings related to an attempt to shoot and kill Jones last October. Police say this surveillance video capturing the shooting death of Charles Jones, Julio Foolio, in June is a crucial piece to a long story. What's new in these court documents? Gathright was arrested during a traffic stop in Jacksonville where investigators say officers found a Glock 9mm pistol, a rifle, and 9 spent rifle casings. Detectives say those spent casings matched 2 different shootings before Jones's death, a separate homicide in May and a shooting last October in what investigators say was an attempt to kill Jones then. Investigators also say while searching Gathright's house after Jones was shot and killed, detectives found several rifles in a gun safe and at least one that had a brass catcher, keeping those casings from being left at the scene. Investigators say the shooting was a part of an ongoing gang war. In these documents, investigators also say Chance and Andrews used a cell phone and social media to follow Jones and his friends to 3 different locations in Tampa. 2 of those being clubs where Jones was making appearances that he advertised on social media. That's when investigators say they all met in this hotel parking lot and the deadly shooting took place. Gathright, Chance, and Andrews are all expected to appear in court tomorrow afternoon in Hillsborough County for a pretrial detention hearing. Rashad Murphy is still in the Duval County Jail right now. His cousin, Davion Murphy, is still being looked for by police. I'm Aaron Farrar, Channel 4, the local station.
There's a lot of evidence in this case, including surveillance video of the shooting that killed Jones and a list of things found that investigators say tie those arrested to Tampa. You can read this story in full by scanning the QR code on your screen, and that'll take you to News4Jax.
Good morning. Welcome back to Who Want a Life Sentence. Today we have, what that boy name is, Sean Gafferty. Is it Sean Gafferty? I think it's Sean Gafferty. Anyway, we'll know in a minute. I want to say thank you guys for tapping in. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. Here we judge people. A lot of people may say it's wrong, but it is what it is. You're going to be judged anyway by a group of your peers. If you end up getting judged by us, it's because you've already put yourself in a position to be judged. Now, I've been judged before. It is what it is, and we're going to get right into the video. So today, I want to call this one a special kind of stupid. yeah, I want to call this one a special kind of stupid, because I'm going to give you my 5 reasons why I think you are a special kind of stupid young man. Keep in mind, this is my own opinion. You know, it just is what it is. It's my own opinion. Also, keep in mind, I make these videos knowing that you are where you are, and I don't expect this. I don't expect to see you no time soon. So here we go. Of course, if you guys have been keeping up, you know about the Jacksonville 5. I call them the dummy 5.
Dummy, there's a dummy.
They got Julio. Personally, I wasn't a fan of Julio's rap music or his lifestyle, but it is what it is. Everyone make their own path. You make your own bed, and you must lay in it. It seems like these guys didn't really want to live long, so it don't seem like a sad farewell or something like that. It's almost like they've already accepted it is what it is. I've watched Julio. I meant to tell y'all, man, I had the guest judge in here today. Might have told him up. But I got the guest judge in here with me today, and he's gonna be judging you guys with me. We'll just let them rock like that. It is what it is. Like I was saying, don't let the devil stop you, man. That just be the devil. Like I was saying, Julio, I watched one of his videos, and one of the sayings that he leaned towards most was, "It is what it is."
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Like, I'm on bullshit or what it is, though. Like, we signed up for this shit. It is what it is.
And to me, that it just kind of mean like, you know, I don't have no control over this. You know, this is how it is. This is how it's been. This is how it's gonna be. People are gonna make disses. They're gonna diss on me after I'm gone. People are gonna die. It was before me. It's gonna be after me. I mean, when you have this sort of mindset, it would be hard to change. It would be hard to look forward to a future. It actually makes you feel sorry for them, because in a sense, when you look at it like that, it is almost like they didn't have a chance at all. They know that they will do this and be this way until they die. And then you got somebody like the boy we got, Sean Gafferty, to come and actually pull something like this off. I need my glass. So I'm gonna give you the 5 reasons I think you guys are the biggest dummies. First of all, the girl. Again, nothing against women. I think women are terrific helpmates. They help with anything. They can enhance anything, right? But I mean, you're not supposed to take that and use it for any and every aspect, right? Like, if you are pulling hits, or if you are committing, doing what y'all doing, I don't think you should use a female to enhance that, because they're not built for that. Kevin Samuels used to say that pressure was built for shoulders, not hips. You see what I'm saying? So I saw like one little clip already where they were getting ready to talk to her, and she had a court date. First thing she said, "Hey, they made me do it all along. They made me do it. I don't know if it was photoshopped, or I don't know if it was a trick of the camera or what, but it looked like she came in off the rip on some blaming them because when that reality hits you that this is it. They finna throw me into the abyss. I will never come home, never have kids, never see any more kids. You may never see another kid in your life. You know, because some kids are too young. You'll never see another baby again. But some kids are too young to come to visitation. So you want, all the things that a woman want gone forever. But anyway, this is the path that you chose. So it is what it is. Like Julio would say. And I do think personally it would be, I ain't got no problem with girls, but I just think it would be a bad idea to involve the girl on any kind of criminal activity, anything more than accounting or something mild, something she may be able to talk her way out of, not be responsible for, or maybe take a little probation for. If she was holding something for you, but even in those situations, you gotta let them know, like, look, you can hold this for me, but if any of the pressure come down, just go on and tell on me. You know what I mean? Just we don't need just go on and tell on me. You see what I'm saying? But other than that, man, your girl shouldn't be in most of your business, in none of your business, not your heavy business. Bro, y'all taking a girl on, and I'm saying a girl, not a woman. Y'all taking a girl on hits. It's bad. Like I said, that's gonna be one of the first reasons, one of the first horrible. This whole thing was a horrible decision, but that's gonna be your very first horrible decision. Y'all please hit the like button for me too, and I guess I'll throw the cash app on this one, but y'all hit the like button for me, man. Y'all know I'm working for y'all. I really appreciate you guys being here with me, and I understand that I got to be more consistent, and y'all see me trying. One thing I can say, because I don't, y'all know I be fighting with my hating, right? I be fighting with the fact that I'm a hater. It's another guy that, man, I actually, when I first looked at him, I saw that I had more subscribers than he had. And now he done came, and when I tell you, flew past me, but I understand that he's being consistent and he's doing what he's supposed to do. So not only do I hate on it, but I'm inspired by it. I'm inspired by it, and it makes me work harder, go stronger. Because I look and say, if he can do it, I can do it. And not only should I have already been there by now, so I've been wasting time and people's money. And I apologize for that, guys. Please forgive me. So I'm gonna keep the content how it's supposed to be. Anyway, we roll on. But the guy's name that I'm talking about is Charlie Global. I saw him do a story about Bill Feasy, which y'all know who Bill Feasy is, which made me go look at his channel, and the boy doing his thing. So, feel free. And see, even though I'm a hater, I ain't want to tell y'all that. But see, I struggle with the hate. I fight with it. And then I say, wait a minute, man, you ain't got no reason to hate. Go and give your crowd what they want. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I be trying to teach my young folk, man. There's nothing wrong with having stupid thoughts, nothing wrong with having selfish thoughts, bitch ass thoughts. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with having flawed thoughts, but you just got to have something solid to say, hey, let's get that right. You know what I mean? Get that, you ain't thinking straight. Let's move on. So first bad decision, you big dummy, was you involved a girl, because to be honest, it's probably way less than 50% of guys that's gonna stay solid and keep it real. With something like this,
super dummies.
Man, I was ready to tell last time I got into something crazy, and it probably wasn't even involving no prison time, but it did involve me having to leave my little young babies. I was ready to tell. So you got guys that ain't gonna be 100% solid. This guys who have already committed to the criminal life. So what you think the percentage is for a woman? Not a woman who ain't committed to the criminal life, just a normal little old girl. So that was a horrible decision, in my own opinion. I would not have done that. If we were gonna go and empty out some ATMs or something, maybe I'll let her drive, but I'm definitely not taking her to go do. We'll get to it. The second point I want to make, second bad decision I want to emphasize on this, is the hate. When I say the hate, I'm talking about when I say the hate, I'm talking about the hate that you feel in your heart towards this man. Now, again, 17 years old. Of course, I'm not in that life, so I don't understand it. I can't judge it. But at 17 years old, what could be so detrimental? What could make you hate a person this deep that this is your second attempt? You've already tried, okay, y'all got your gang thing, y'all got your rap thing, whatever the situation is. This is how I would think if I was the judge judging you. You know, y'all already playing a deadly game in the street, and you done got him. It's like tag you done got him. You done crippled him. Yeah, he done lost the whole toe. He done been on all the interviews with the crutches. I guess he would know at this point that it can go there. He's had multiple attempts on his life. But your hate runs so deep that these are considered failures. Not only are they considered failures, but this is your one of your missions in life, to take this man away from the world. Again, I can't speak too far deep on it because I don't understand it. From the blogs and the people on the internet, they say you was the cameraman. They say in somebody's video you were the cameraman, Sean. Your name's Sean. So like you just a shooter. You a shooter with the camera. Then you just shoot a man. You'll shoot the camera. You'll shoot anything. You doing filming in the daytime, and then you stepping. Is this alter ego, bro? And then you only 17. When I'm gonna see if I can put these pictures up. Like I said, man, this is why I get on the young guys, because you're so young. 17, stepping like this, don't even have facial hair. You understand what I'm saying? Man, I just can't stress it. I just can't stress the point of throwing your entire life away before you even have facial hair. You ain't even got no facial hair. Special kind of dummy. Special kind of dummy. Again, I don't know how real it is. It say you used your mother's. Say you used your mother's car to go on this hit.
A dummy.
They said use your mother's car. I mean, you got so much. They say I used to think it was weird because I've heard now at this point I've heard several people just talk about and single out people from Florida. They talk about how wild they thinking is. And I didn't pay attention to it until I heard it from different people. I think the first person I heard it from was my homeboy Rick. Rick told me, said, people from Florida, they thinking be a little bit off. He was telling me about this guy named Jomo from Florida, and they were going on a trip, and down in Atlanta, there's like a spaghetti junction that winds around at like a full 360, maybe 4 or 5 times before you get onto the on ramp. And even in a situation like that, you're supposed to be doing about 20, 25, really not even 15, 20 miles an hour. And it was raining and it was wet. And he said Jomo was hitting it at about 50 miles per hour. And he said he in the car telling him like, bro, you want to slow down? And he said Jomo said, bro, I'm from Florida. This how we do it. I think Florida is like a wet state. So they are used to driving in the slippery rain and wet conditions. But that's what he said. He said, bro, this Florida, this how we do it. Excuse me. So he said it scared him to death. This interaction with Jomo. never drove with him again. Said that happened. Then we got another guy that he told me. Long story short, Rick was the first person that said that I heard single out people from Florida just being a little wild. I'll put it like that, a little wild. No disrespect to all my Floridians on here. Listening to Breakfast Club, Charlemagne the God, he got a saying that says, they were guessing where people would be from doing the crazy stuff. And he got a saying, I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's like, they from New York, the Bronx, and all of Florida, or something like that. But he recognized how crazy people from Florida are when they single out this craziness that they be doing. So again, I'm not sure why the people in Florida are so thrown off mentally, but it is what it is. You use your mother's car. You use your mother's car to, I mean, I can't even imagine, like, do you ask to borrow it, or is it like, do your mom got 2 cars, 3 cars, and you just know where the keys to the extra one at, so you just, take it because you're 17. Maybe mom just know, when you take the car, you're supposed to be going to shoot films, or maybe she think you're responsible. If you didn't get a gig, you book a gig, take that car right there, go handle your business. Mom trying to look out. And when these folk ran the idea across you, when they said, hey, we know where Julio at, we need to get down there now. First thing went across your mind is, I can take, you know what I mean? I can take the whip. It's the whip. This mom whip.
You big ugly dummy.
Dummy? Oh man, bro. You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. You done that? You deserve dummy of the year. I'm willing to give it to you. Hey, look, listen, because and see, y'all be feeling like when you guys do this, you be want to be famous. It be for the recognition. So why not? We gonna give it to you. If you do something this dumb, this stupid, you know what I mean? You want it to be famous. You the cameraman. You want it to be famous. Because ain't no squares, ain't no nerds, ain't nobody low key, ain't nobody not trying to be famous for drill gonna do this. This is crazy. So we give you the fame. You probably all over the block. Everybody know you now. 17-year-old dummy.
Who you calling a dummy, you big dummy? Where I come from, them is fighting words.
The news say when them folk raided your house, they hit the gun safe. You got all kind of illegals, but you got the shells. You got the shells from the. Do you see how advanced the technology is? I mean, and that's the part that shocks me, because even in a place like Florida, where first of all, the whole world technology is, we racing against China and Russia and other places with technology, which means it's, day by day, it's improving. So with the technology is as it is in 2024, these people can actually determine, they can take 2 AK shells already fired from the same gun, and they can say, wait a minute, this shell right here was fired the day he was shot a year ago, shot in the foot. 6 months ago when he was shot in the foot. This didn't come from this recent assault. Now this shell right here fired from the same gun is recent. This just happened. This is it. Personally, I consider that amazing. They can lay out their technology, lay out their theories right in front of a court, right in front of a judge and jury, and have the people believe them. So with this kind of technology available to law enforcement, you do something as dumb as not get rid of all the evidence.
And for every dummy, there's a dummy. Dummy.
Like I was saying one time before, we had OGs, man. even if they weren't the smartest, we had a set of basic rules that you used to live by. You don't say nothing. You don't know nothing. You get rid of all the evidence. All right, if you ran out and done something, as soon as you come back, you're gonna get rid of all the clothes. You're gonna get rid of the shoes. You're gonna get rid of, if there was a weapon used, you're gonna get rid of the weapon. If there was money taken, you're gonna go hide the money somewhere else and don't mess with it right now. You're gonna wait till things cool down. I mean, a lot of this stuff was like basic rules for crime. Excuse me, robbing and killing. Not saying I know no killers, but robbing and killing. You don't say nothing. You don't know nothing. If the police come get you, you don't say nothing. You don't know nothing. You don't get caught with nothing. This man got dummy. So it just leads me to believe that you actually wanted this kind of information to come out when you were caught. That's the only reason you would keep a souvenir like this. That's like that. Anyway, we're gonna move on. So you kept the shells. Congratulations. Biggest dummy. The year. As I was just stressing in the last point, 2024. Here in 2024, you decide to do something like this, and the people have tracked you. They have the technology to track you all through from state to state. They know when you guys, they know how many times you followed him when he stopped, you stopped, walked around and checked out his car. This is just in year 2024. This is a very, very bad time to do this. In 1996, when Tupac died, the technology wasn't this advanced. So it was literally as simple as if everyone keep their mouth shut, then we'll be okay. And for what? Where we at? 96, 2006, 2016, and now we in 2024. So 2026 would have been 30 years. So we at 28 years later, and we just finding out just a little bit into why, a little bit more into what actually happened to him. But that's a 28-year-old secret that's just coming because of the new phenomenon that's going on today with the interviews and people running their mouth on the internet. Had it not been for that, you could beat technology like in 1996. Man, that's 30 years ago. That's 30 years ago. Not only do you guys not run your mouth, you got music attached to the assault and put a name on it. You call it drill. So not only do you not keep your mouth closed, but even if you did keep your mouth closed, the technology has advanced to the point where they can actually track you state from state using your set. Everybody got cell phone. You mean to tell me when you get ready to do what you do, we don't say, okay, and I shouldn't give y'all that. Everybody give me your cell phone. Everybody take their cell phone, put them in the bag, and leave them in the house here. No. Y'all ride with everybody they got their cell phones on them with towers pinging you through multiple states, and them folk finna hang you for it. You're going down for it. They got so many rules and laws you done violated that you don't even know about. Man, I would liken it to being caught in a spider's web. Sometimes when I see a insect caught in a spider web, I feel bad for them because I know how bad it is and how bad it's about to get. Every time that spider go around with another, you're not getting out, and he gonna kill you. Anyway. So that's my third reason. The year that you guys chose to do this was very bad. You're doing Tupac hits in 2024, and like them folk was not finna let that go down again. No. So you chose the very wrong time. They might hit y'all with some domestic terrorist charges. Domestic terrorist charges. Yeah. Don't rule it out. Number 4, why you the biggest dummy, in my opinion, the state. As in Florida, the state. You guys are in Florida. I mean, that's where you reside at. That's where you're from. First of all, your state don't even have parole. Don't even acknowledge y'all don't have no parole board. It's not even a possibility. So whatever they hand you, see, in Georgia, they call us lenient with gun laws, and I guess lenient with prison and penal system laws, because even if you get a life sentence, you can go down, sit down. You used to be able to do like 7 years, maybe 15 years. Now you're gonna go sit and do 30 years. But guess what? They leave you a small blink of hope, and a lot of people come on home. Now that's in Georgia. 30 years. Could you imagine that? 30 years as a break for a bad decision. Not saying that it's not deserved now, especially for this stuff that for the consequences that you have left in society. But y'all don't have no parole system. So if they say we're going to give you 75 years, I mean, I know how it is, but like, that's so long that you don't begin to compute it. You don't say, okay, how old will I be? Because you don't even expect it. Well, now you're 17. So if they give you 75 years, you could say, okay, 75, 10 more years, that'll be 85, then 7 years, that'll be 90, 92. You'll be 92. 92 years old with 75 years in. I mean, I don't know. It's just, there is no relief from whatever sentence they chose to give you. So essentially, you can say anything over 30 years is a life sentence. If they give you 40 years, it's a possibility that you may not make it out. And if you do, you'll be decrepit. But if anything after that is just a worse situation. I mean, there is no advice for this. I can't say, research your penal system laws and punishment before you go and do your crime. I can't put that out into the world. That would be stupid. It may even be a charge against that. But here as it is, as we stand, there's certain things you should just ought to know. Like anybody who's, I believe, this is just what I think. I think anyone who does it or involved in anything illegal, they know you cannot go to New York with a gun. Period. Even some rappers. This just a plain fact that everybody know. There might be stuff inside it, rules, if you might got a permit or whatever. But I'm talking about the basic rule right now. I know as I sit here today, the way Georgia set up, the way Florida set up, the way certain things are set up, I cannot, if I was needed in New York tomorrow, there's no way that I could go. Even if I was driving, there's no way that a firearm could go. That it could not, is not possible, because if for any reason you are stopped, then you have a whole situation on your hand, a situation that may be heavier than you're ready to handle, right? So it's just basic rule of knowledge. You just know that. You go to New York with a gun, you might not come back. So that's what and I'm not from New York. I've been to New York once. I don't plan on going no time soon, but I know that. So if you just don't know that Florida don't have no parole, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This your state. Sorry about that, guys. I actually ran out of space on my phone, so I had to go and handle some business. But last but not least, we have number 5, which is your age. Somebody didn't put the vacuum cleaner in the courtroom. Hold on. Your age. I think I've stressed this point before, and this is so sad because, like I said, at such a young age, you forfeited everything. I'm not sure if you're a father yet, but we just gonna say you're not. At 17 years old, most 17-year-old people or kids are not fathers. But if you're not a father, at 17 years old, you have sacrificed fatherhood, grandfatherhood, any kind of semblance of adulthood, marriage life. I mean, man, I can't even begin to count and name all the things that you have forfeited that you are going to miss so much. Believe it or not, like something like taking a bath, I know that, like, before you go to prison, taking a bath is not a big thing. Like right now, when you at home, most people like, well, I don't take baths anyway. I understand. I agree. I'm the same way. But it's different when you can't take a bath. It's not even an option. You know what I mean? Because you can always say, yeah, man, I'd rather take a shower. Some people sit in dirty water, or I'd rather just take a shower because it's quicker. No, I understand. But I mean, what if you just took a relaxing bath once a year? You have now forfeited that. You can't even, I mean, the never, you will never take a bath again. You'll never sit them buns in no water. You'll never go swimming. Could you imagine that? I mean, of course, like I said, sometimes we get so busy as adults and trying to provide and trying to do this and do that. Of course, we don't have time to be sitting around in no swimming pool. But I went swimming about 3-4 times this summer. And, you can't just imagine not ever being able to, not having the option until it's literally not an option. When you sit in that courtroom, are you thinking about that? I'll never swim. I'll never get in the elevator. But yeah, my boy, the last one gonna be your age. This one has been long enough. I appreciate you guys for sticking in there with me. Please like, share, subscribe. This video a little late because, like I said, I ran out of room. We still gonna go live tonight at 9. I want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. And like I said, I thank you guys for just being here with me. And we're gonna keep it going. All right. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all later. I'm not sure. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking real bad for the Jacksonville 5. But as normal, I've never given someone a sentence before the judge has. So we're gonna wait on the sentence. I ain't gonna bang the gavel on you yet. I'm gonna wait, see what the judge say. But believe you can best believe, once the judge get the kicking off in your ass, we next. Soon as the judge turn you loose, we gonna grab onto your ass like a pit bull. All right. Thank y'all. I see y'all later. I see y'all tonight.